Well, I don't know much, but I know I love you. That is all I need now. Should I just open up my vein right here on YouTube? Right? Wouldn't that be great content? You think I'd finally get famous if I just cut my freaking arm off and just sat here? I wonder how long they let the video go for. I think that guy just cut his arm off. Pretty sure he's bleeding to death right there on the video. Wow. Is this live? Did you guys watch the video? Right? I gave you one trade, right? What did I tell you? I got my ass kicked on AXP and I told you to buy it. Why? Because I suck. You understand? The whole market is rolling over. The whole market is crashing. The whole fucking world's coming to an end. But the one stock that I sold for a loss, where does it go? And where did I say it would go? Exactly to the price where I had it. 252.57. 250. It actually hit. It actually made it a little bit higher. It hit 252. No, yeah, I got the 72. If you don't remember, there's nothing better when I'm in a bad way. That's when you really want to be part of the website. That's when you get the real doozies. The buy when I sell, the sell when I buy. I finally give up on something. That's when you load up. Yeah, that's the old Kenny. That's the old Jefferson Kroll trade. Yeah, I'm back. Whoa! I should just sit here now and trade live as long as you promise to do the opposite of whatever I say to you do. I'm your captain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it wasn't for UVXY saving my day almost every day, I'd be broke right now. Seriously. And even that now, I'm letting $50,000 this 5-point move against me. But I'm still up on the position because I've been shorting it since the 40s. But I don't really appreciate it going up 5 straight days in a row. I haven't seen UVXY go up 5 straight days in a row in a decade. So I don't know what you think about the market and if the bull market, bear market, if the bear market's back, if it's a bull market, if it's never been a bull market, if it's always been fake, it's a fugazi, it's a woozy, it's a wazi, nobody even knows, right? But I'll tell you one thing. You haven't seen UVXY do what it's doing in the last 5 days in a very, very long time. And like I said, as far as I'm concerned, what UVXY is telling me is that there needs to be some more selling to the market and that there's going to be some more selling. So if UVXY is not below 24.80 today, going into the close, it's at 25.33 right now. If it's not below 24.80, even if it's green, that's kind of dangerous on a Friday. But I expect there to be more selling going into the close. Maybe, again, it's all about whether or not they want to buy this dip. Sometimes when you get oversold, you get a nice close to the upside. I still think there's going to be some selling on Monday. And I think that might wash us out for a nice turnaround Tuesday. And again, I'm loving this action for day trading, right? But if you put on call spreads like I did, and again, I'm out till next March, and they all suck now because, I got in late, roughly 485 on the Qs. I mean, we were up nicely on them, and now we're not. But that's not my main business. My main business is crushing the market, and I'm just embarrassed that I covered on the way down like I normally do because I've been so physically and emotionally scarred by shorting the Qs. So when they got to 487.50, I was like, yeah, cool. Oh, 485. All right, cool. Let me get the hell out before this rips back in my face and I get crushed. And of course, it drops another 10. I still think we're going down another 8 to 9, maybe possibly 10. And it might happen today into the close and Monday. But if UVXY can break down, then the bully is still hanging in there. And then we'll go right back to our regularly scheduled programming of just, trading and earnings reports and VWAP. But this is just one big distraction because I got so much size on UVXY. I got I got a decent amount of call spreads on the Qs. They're all hedged. Obviously, there's a limit to what I could lose. It's not like I'm totally exposed here. I'm not fucking crazy. I'm still a bear. As much as I got, bullish. I got bullish early on. I mean, I got bullish in October, and I got super bullish in April, mega bullish in on that May 31st move. I just got a little bit too bullish about 3 weeks ago, and I still was sitting there with a good position. Anyway, listen, I'm going to keep the video running right now because things are turning around, so this is good. UVXY is starting to tank. I'm just going to let it sit here right now. So, yeah, it's just this American Express trade. I top ticked it. I bottom ticked it on the way out, got smoked. And I'll admit, I tried it one more time. It failed again. I lost a little bit more. So that I was like, all right, fuck this stock. And as soon as I said, fuck this stock, that's when it actually consolidated at a higher level and then broke VWAP because it knew. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that this market doesn't revolve around me specifically. American Express was waiting specifically for me to say, I'm not going to buy it this time. Oh, well, then see ya. And then it goes right back up those 3 points that I was counting on making earlier. It's amazing sometimes. I'm your captain. So cheers to you. Have a great weekend. I'm not coming back this time. Be careful. I still think we're going down lower, even though we're having a little moment right here. But if we sell off into the close, we're probably going to gap down Monday, maybe shit the bed Monday, and then that classic turnaround Tuesday. We'll see what happens. But I just wanted to come back and just show you, right? If you watch the video, I said one thing: buy American Express, because that's what happens to me. Those trades, and again, that's the hardest part about trading. It's okay to take a loss, but when it comes back that same day and turns into a profitable trade, I don't mind if it would have came back 8 days from now. You forgot about it. Oh, look, American Express is back over that price. Blah, blah, blah. But it has to come back in an environment where it was not conducive for the stock to move, yet it still got back to that 250, 240, 250. That's me. That's all me. That's this market just rubbing it in your face. It's tough to take. I don't know how I do it. Drugs. That's how I do it. All right. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, if you can't make a decision, well, I don't know if anyone's even thinking about voting for Biden. Please do not vote for Kamala Harris. Yes. I dislike her, if you can believe that. Yeah, it's a tie. It's a tie right now. I won't say I dislike her more than Trump. Trump irks me to no end. But they both have the same, that douchebaggery, that I know more than you bullshit rhetoric, slime. Just please, Democrats, if it's not going to be feeble old man, don't let her in. Don't let her slide in the back door. Find somebody different. Anybody but her. And anybody but Trump. Anybody but anybody. So if you're at the polls and you can't make a decision, they let you write it in. Write me in. I got at least 1,000 people voting for me. So maybe 2028, I could get a couple million. And then, who knows? Come on, wouldn't you want me as your president? Think about it. Don't you want me as president? Wouldn't that be fucking sick? Because you would love me as president. And I'm not joking. I do have political ambitions. I love talking. I just don't like people, what's the word? Misinformed criticism, otherwise known as stereotypes, right? You think you know me, you don't know me, right? Just because my parents were Jewish means nothing. Grandparents, and obviously have a tradition, you know nothing. I met a guy once, and I was about to leave Boss Day. Says the market's doing what I need to do right now. I had a guy once. Well, I had a few guys. Anti-Semitism is funny. I had this guy. I think he's a Holocaust denier too, but he's a racist. I know he's a racist. He works he's a corrections officer, so he's got a reason to be racist. He's around criminals all day. He's a racist, right? And I was talking about anti-Semitism one day, and he said to me, he says, I don't really see it. I don't see it here in America. And how does it really affect you? So I reached out to him a couple of weeks ago. I was like, hey, so how about that anti-Semitism? Do you see it now? You want to know how it affects me? So sick. But I had another guy. I was talking about guns, right? This is crazy. This is funny. And he says to me, but I thought you were Jewish. And I was like, all right, I'll play along. What do you mean? He's like, well, I thought you guys were all pacifists and you didn't like guns and stuff like that. I'm like, You know, there's in a country called Israel, right? Where when you're born, you're handed a machine gun and you're enlisted into the army. You know about that country? Yeah, there's a bunch of Jews there. Yeah, not all Jews are, because some people think Jewish person, it's immediately the Hasidic or the Orthodox. Those are the Amish of the Jews. I don't like those people. I got a few friends, but they don't like me. I married out of the faith. I was dismissed already. But I love that guy. He's like, oh, you like guns? I didn't know Jews like guns. By the way, AXP, new highs. Speaking of guns. But that's the only thing about politics that frightens me. Crazy Karen women yelling in my face. Oh, I would not be able to tolerate that. I would say some serious shit. But the thing is, nobody would be able to cancel me because I would cancel you trying to cancel me. But they try. New highs. New highs, AXP. Yes. Wow, that fucking sucks. That really fucking sucks. But yeah, having these misinformed criticism, misinformed people who are just misinformed. Intellectual debate can happen, but if you think your opinion is fact, then we're going to have a problem. Learn facts, and then you could come to the debate. Learn facts. Like the price of oil wasn't down because Trump was president. Learn facts. Learn facts. The president doesn't control the stock market. And obviously the stock market's not controlled by the economy either. It's controlled by whatever the fuck you think it is. Exactly. Anyway, but facts. That's what I like about VWAP and price and the way I trade. There's no bullshit here. Ain't about what I think. Ain't about what somebody might know or what kind of degree they got in school. It's all just price action. And it's more or less, right there on a chart for you. You just got to be patient and disciplined and wait for the money. And you got to be unafraid to take that third chance on the AXP trade because the third time's a charm. Yes. What are you looking at?
Need a checkbook.
Oh. All right. Well, anyway, if you're at the polling booths, remember, I'm out there. And if you vote for me, I will be president. So if you have some friends that are undecided, don't be a dick. Vote Glick. Kenny Glick. My real name is Kenneth. Kenneth Glick, if you want to write it in. I know a few states just let you write it in still. Write me in. So somewhere in the annals of American history, I was voted for president. Not just from me and my wife. Oh, actually, she doesn't even want to vote for me. She's probably voting Trump. You believe that? She'd vote Trump over her own husband. Because she doesn't want me to get investigated. That's what it is, right? I gotta go.
Where is the card from Uncle